Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam. So, as you can see here, I am back from LA. I'm going to the Oakland show tomorrow and on Tuesday. And since I went to the concert at SoFi and I got a couple questions before about, concert stuff that I didn't answer yet in my previous video, I just wanted to do a quick kind of tip video number 2 about some advice or suggestions I might have, arrival time, check-in, sound check, things like that. First thing I want to say is that they did announce multiple times at SoFi yesterday that the VIP sound check stuff was available for both the original purchaser and for resale. So in the past, when you bought tickets on resale through Ticketmaster or StubHub, places like that, you did not get the VIP benefits unless you had the ID of the seller. And when you do, buy things from Ticketmaster, they don't tell you the original seller, right? It's anonymous. But now, as long as you have the barcode, then you can get your sound check and VIP goodies. And actually, the VIP goodies, which I don't have on hand because I left them with my friend in LA. So it's a passport holder, a luggage tag, not a card holder. I was, wrong about that. It's a luggage tag. I was right that they did give you these little Croc inserts, which crazy coincidence. I just bought Crocs like a couple weeks ago. And then you also get a little slogan. So, cute VIP goods. No clear bag, and a lot of people were disappointed that they did not get a clear bag, which they really wanted. We got them for the past 2 years, but no clear bag this time. A lot of venues have a clear bag policy. So hopefully you have it back from a previous stop, previous tour, whether that be 3 or twice nights. But yeah, those are the benefits that do transfer over even if you buy a resale, not just for direct transfer or original purchaser. The next question I got asked a lot is when you should arrive. And first off, I need to say that it's up to you when you want to arrive. They recommend getting there before 3 o'clock to sign in for VIP. But even though they said that, from my experience yesterday and in the past, VIP check-in, even though it starts at like 11 a.m., it still goes until like 4:30, and the line to get into soundcheck doesn't even move until 4:30. So I would say if you're not being too cautious, you just want to be efficient with it, then get there around 4 and check in. But if you want to be super cautious, which I think most people would want to, seeing how they paid hundreds of dollars for the VIP tickets, you might want to get there at 3. But that said, there is just a little bit of a lull before then, and you just kind of have to wait. So kind of factor that in. If you absolutely can't wait for some reason, let's say you still have school or your job won't let you off that early, then 4 o'clock should be safe. But that's just I wanted to make it clear that I'm not encouraging you to go at 4. To be safe, you should get there by 3, but you're not going to be totally late, most likely, if you arrive at 4. Sound check, I believe, was 5:30. So even though they start letting people in at 4:30, you have to wait there for like an hour and a half before the members come out. They performed 3 songs at the sound check. The sound check was really strict about not having phones. I tried to add someone on Twitter, just follow them back, and I took my phone out literally for like a second, with it flat facing this way to add someone, and they were like, put your phone away. So don't want to risk getting kicked out, so don't get your phone out. Some people, do risk it and they try to take a video and upload it on Twitter, but, does not mean that you should. You can if you want to risk it, like I said, but I didn't do that. So, yeah. For soundcheck, you should just go to your seat. So the line doesn't really matter if you're lined up early or late because you just fill into your seat. But some people like lining up. I don't know. I don't unless you have to. So you won't see me lining up for a long time. I'll just line up when the line starts to move and I'll be at the end. I'll go at the end and I'll fill in my seat. Yeah. And then with regard to when the concert starts, 7:30. Yesterday it started a little later. It started at, I believe it was something like 7:45. Sorry, a little bit of delay there. I was thinking about something else. But yeah, it was 7:45. I felt like it got out at like 11. It was pretty late, so it was hard to navigate. Parking, I would recommend parking furthest away from the venue, closer to the exit, because parking, I heard, was really hard to get out. I didn't obviously drive there. I took an Uber, but my friend drove me out, and it took them a long time to get out. Okay. And then in terms of merchandise, there was a lot of merch booths, as you can see from my vlog. So many, but all lines were long. I thought VIP line would be shorter. It wasn't. So, you know, if you have VIP, there is a different shopping area, but there's still a line because there's a lot of VIP people. They do open the merch after the concert, so if you have the patience to wait after the concert, you know, you can stay out a little later than, you know, normal on a weeknight, then, or whatever night the concert is for you, then feel free to just, you know, wait till after the concert. But if you really have to get your goods before the concert, then I recommend getting there early. I believe merch opens at 10 or 11, and then the VIP merch opens at 2, at least it did in LA. I haven't checked all the emails, and I haven't gotten all the emails, so depends on the venue. So, you know, make sure to check that. And then candy bongs, they did sell them there, and they do have the sync. First time sync outside of Korea and Japan. It auto synced for you, just like in Korea. You don't have to do anything, just turn it on, hold the button to turn it on, and then it'll sync right away. And that was really great and really fun. All right. And then someone asked, is it worth showing up at 8 a.m.? There's no reason to show up that early unless you want to hang out with friends or you're going to meet up with someone. There are people giving out freebies. I saw at SoFi, might be the same at other stops, but they just do it around like 2 or 3. So no reason to do it before then. And then that's about it. I think that's all the questions I got. I will say one thing I want to plug is that I have 2 friends that are selling tickets in the 100 section, which actually is a pretty good view. It's right above the floor. You get a, you know, direct view. There's no one's going to be blocking you with their height because it's angled, you know, seating. I have a friend who's trying to get rid of tickets in Oakland, and then I have a friend who's selling tickets in Chicago. So I'll post them up here somewhere down below. If you're interested, I think the 100 section is really good value. I believe they both have VIP, my friends that are selling, so you will get VIP. For LA, only floor was VIP, but since the Oakland and Chicago venues are smaller, I believe the 100 sections also have VIP, so you'll be able to see sound check. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll reply to them directly. I had a really great time, but like I said in my vlog, I only slept for about an hour on my flight, so I'm kind of sleep deprived, so excuse me if I kind of zoned out a little bit this or didn't answer everything fully or correctly. Hopefully it was correct, but fully. Again, I'll, you know, reply if you leave a comment down below. Yeah, mainly also wanted to plug that, you know, tickets for sale from friends. Try to sell for face value always, you know, don't want to profit off getting rid of tickets. We just want to sell them for the price we buy them for, help out onces. So yeah, leave a DM either on Twitter or on Instagram at SQKpop if you're interested in Oakland day 2 or Chicago day 1 tickets. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.